All right, we're up to number 8 already on the 10 people who convinced me from not even considering veganism to actually being a vegan. And the number 8th person is Dr. Schutz. And I was pretty much thinking about things differently after seeing the video of Patrick Bobamian. Like before I had like this fear that I would lose strength and that I would be more sick and weak, and I had stereotypes. I mean, a lot of people out there have these stereotypes about vegans, and he blasts them all out of the water. Like, I was like, okay, it's possible. So I was way more open to it before. I had already, since moving to this island, changed the way I ate. I didn't eat perfect. I would do stupid stuff every now and then, like go to a fast food place because I was hungry and it was the middle of the night and everything was closed. And I never had food at my house because I eat so much that no matter how many groceries I buy, I always ended up eating them. So I didn't eat perfect, but for the most part, I was eating a lot of seafood because we're in Maui, so we have really good fresh seafood. And then I'd have chicken from time to time, like my chicken tacos at Piñatas or chicken burrito at Mana Foods. And then I had a lot of the Maui grown beef. Like they use the Maui cattle for like our cheeseburgers and stuff at a lot of these places. So I wasn't like contributing to like the deforestation at the rainforest or like all these crazy packed meat plants where they're force feeding the cows corn and whatnot. I mean, I did when I would go get fast food, but for the most part I wasn't like I used to. So I'd made improvements, but I definitely was a far cry from where I should have been. I was unaware of a lot of this stuff too, but that's another video. Anyway, this 8th influence. I had these good friends that went on vacation and they had this really nice house. It's like a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom, $2 million house on a hill with like 4 or 5 acres. They had all these animals, so I was house sitting for them while they were gone. So it was really cool living in a big house like that and having a bunch of cool animals to play with. They had like ducks and chickens and dogs and cats. They had this really cool little cat. I really liked it. So I was taking care of the animals, and while I was there, they had this book, 20 Steps to a Healthier Life by Dr. Schutz. And I don't know like how you feel about him, if you think he's just like some guy out there marketing to sell all his natural products, or if you think he's legit. But you know, what he said sounded pretty cool and made an impact on me, and my goal was always to be strong and healthy, and health was like number 1 and strength was number 2, which is why I never let myself get larger than I did, why I always tried to keep myself between 210 and 220, because I thought it'd be better for my joints and my organs and stuff. So anyway, after reading that, I'm like, well darn, I guess I should just quit dilly-dallying along and actually stop eating meat. So I went vegetarian because I worked at Mama's Fish House and they give us a lot of free stuff, but they use a lot of butter there, and I didn't want to not be able to eat all that stuff. And I wasn't a strict vegetarian. When I was out and doing my daily stuff, I bought mostly vegan, but every now and then I'd buy vegetarian too. Like I'd go to Piñatas and get the breakfast kitchen sink, which had like potatoes and eggs and cheese and a bunch of stuff. Like, so that had eggs and cheese in it. And then there were like, I'd go to Veg Out, instead of like getting the burrito with no cheese, I'd just order the burrito and eat the cheese too. So since I was vegetarian, I was more lazy. I didn't go out of my way to be vegan, but I bought mostly vegan. And then I eat a whole bunch of stuff at Mama's, and then every now and then someone would give me something, I'd eat it, but I didn't buy meat anymore. So I wasn't a strict vegetarian, but I was mostly vegetarian. And I crashed and burned just like the other 2 times. I don't know what it is, but man, it just did not go well with me. I started getting weaker and weaker, and I've always been a strong, healthy person that almost never gets sick. Everyone's always getting sick, and I've always thrived and felt great and had all this energy and strength and had a great immune system, but I was getting sick a lot, so that wasn't working so well. So, I tried to tough it out, but after 3 or 4 months, finally threw in the towel. So the 8th person actually influenced me to make a change, but the change didn't go well, and I went back, and that's why there's 2 more on the list.